Reaching out to the wrong people is a waste of time, but when you know exactly who your ideal customer is, prospecting becomes way more efficient. And in this lesson, we'll cover how to define your ICP and use Lusha to find companies and contacts that match your perfect buyer. We'll cover 3 types of searches here: finding your ideal customer profile, your ICP, and zero in on the perfect prospects for your business. We'll look into building a list of companies that match your criteria, perfect for account-based marketing strategies, and exploring a targeted list of companies, whether targeting new prospects or digging into your existing book of business. Now let's dive in and get started. So I'm going with the example of finding our ideal customer profile. We'll make sure that we are on the Contact tab to view the contact data. I'll be looking into getting mobiles and emails, contacts based in the UK and US, Department of Biz Dev and Sales. Seniority is Director and VP level. Great. On the company side, HQ location is US and UK. I need them to be in the industry of tech, info, and media. Headcount 500 to 5,000. Revenue of 50 to 500 million. Let me work a bit more on my job titles, and I will ask the titles to include head of sales and exclude inside sales. Perfect. So now we have a great starting point for me. Now you will see a list of contacts available for you. Some were revealed, some are still hidden. Once you click on the contact line, a side panel will open up where I can view a lot of important information, both on the contact level and the company level. Now you can reveal the data of the contacts while selecting multiple contacts at a time through the selection area. You can also exclude from the list any prospects that you have already revealed, allowing me to work off of a list of net new contacts. Once you reveal the contact, you can view their complete information, such as LinkedIn profile, which we will talk about that more on the extension section, emails, mobiles, and I can of course take a look at the company details. It's good to start with tagging your contacts so that you can classify them as certain personas or other kind of classifications. These tags will follow you all around, and it's a great way to stay organized. So let's see how we can move the data around. And what we can do is we can select multiple contacts at a time and export them in a few different ways. Now Lusha integrates with multiple CRMs, allowing you to work efficiently. So let's connect to any of these CRMs and add or refresh valuable data points to our contacts or our companies. A lot more on this later on in the Academy. Now, organizing your data is key, so push your contacts to a new Lusha list or work off of an existing list. You can create and manage them and also export them from within the lists as well. For those who would rather just export the contacts, you can just create a CSV file and manage them externally. The last great option is to send all these contacts directly to Lusha's email sequencing outreach tool, Lusha Engage. We will talk more about this in the related session. Now moving on to the account-based marketing approach, also known as ABM approach, you can focus on companies that match criteria. And after that, you can drill down into the contacts within these companies and find the relevant persona. Click on the Companies tab and let's start with these filters here. Companies that are based in Europe and in the US. We can use the main industry name, but in this case, let's use keywords that describe these companies' specialities to get accurate results. I'm going to narrow down this list to companies that offer security training, consulting, and a few more. Next, we can apply filters for employee headcount. Let's go with 200 to 500, kicking the revenue between 5 to 250 million, and we have a nice list of companies to target. As you can see, these companies can be exported to a company Lusha list or to a CSV file, and you can easily organize them accordingly. You can view each company, learn more about them, and select the ones that are most relevant to you. Clicking on a company line will open the side panel, providing you with great insights, but you can also click on the company name itself to learn more about this company specifically. Now here you have a full view of the company with company firmographics, company stats, potential decision makers, intent signals, technologies, and funding. After selecting the relevant companies, you can now add them to a company list or go ahead and view the employees within these companies to find the prospects. From here, you can utilize the intent signals that will make my search more relevant since they are actively in the market for certain kind of services. Use the funding to see if they are growing their headcount and offer to support their growth. Use technologies if you're looking to offer your product or services to companies, either using a specific kind of tech stack or missing it. One more use case here is to add actually accounts that you are focusing on, or even your book of business. And it's a great opportunity to actually grow within these companies. So let's take a look into that. Under company name, click on bulk search companies and add companies by copying them down or adding a CSV file. You can also exclude any of these companies from your search. You can then use all the filters to help you grow within these companies and really make sure to take advantage of the intent, funding, technologies, and job change signals.